Demetrius Gelatis here with Minnesota Pool Bootcamp. We live in an age with abundant information about pool, but without organization and direction, it doesn't translate into bottom line results. I've been coaching full-time for over 6 years, and I've guided more than 200 students step by step to higher levels of pool. Now I've partnered with Slate Billiard Club to provide online group coaching and make our training available to players everywhere. No travel necessary. Join us online for just $19.95 a month. You'll get access to my Minnesota Pool Bootcamp playbook, covering cue ball, pattern play, mental game, and the common leaks that people have in applying this to get their game to the next level. The best part is I'll be there working with you every step of the way to give you the direction you need to see results right away.
All right, you guys, we got a new match. We just started the broadcast. This is Mike Pankoff. Dave O'Keefe is out there saying hello to them. He'll be in here in a minute. We got a good match between Dan Larson and Mike Fenne. They're lagging for the break right now. Looks like Dan won that. I don't know what happened there. Maybe Mike miscued, but it's funny because I'm laughing because we all do the lag, and I struggled with the lag, and then I started learning a new way to do it, but we very rarely practice the lag. But Dan got that one. Let's see how he starts this match with the break. Dave's going to settle in. He just got here, so he'll settle in next to me and start talking here in a minute. We got the score over there. Going to keep it on the left. I'll keep it. You guys got to keep me honest if there's anybody in the chat on making sure I don't forget to score. Dan Larson is a member here at Slate, and he's been looking forward to this match. So he's been practicing all week. I practiced with him yesterday. Let's see how he breaks from the head ball. He's going to hit the 5 straight on, great contact, and he made a ball. Yesterday when we were practicing, I couldn't make a ball. We were playing scotch together every once in a while. He couldn't make a ball. It was just tough, but every day's different with 8-ball. It's funny, you can hit them solid and never make a ball, and other days are different. It's almost like the miles per hour. If 1 or 2 mile per hour difference makes a difference. I don't know what it is, the physics of it. So Dan looks like he's zoning in on these stripes. I saw him look at the 15 here first. I've got a telestrator today. If they let me have time, I'm going to design up some shots that I see if they ever are pondering a shot. So he's going with stripes, and let's see if he wants to get out. He looks like he's only on the 11 ball. That 10 is an issue. He probably wants to get his cue ball near the 6, just left of the 6, so he can shoot the 9 and break the 10 free. He wants to solve that 9 or a 10 ball now, so he's taking the tough shot. It's a pretty wise decision. This 9 ball is a tough shot, but it solves the problem possibly. Oh, Dan, coming with the tough shot right away. And he got rewarded. The 8-ball is a little tricky now, though, for the future. So let's see if Dan decides to get out here by going 11, 12, 13, 10. He just played a great shot, Dave. Dave just showed up here. He just played a great shot on the 9-ball, cutting it in the corner. In fact, I can, well, try and get the replay up a little later. My phone will be right here, though, if we ever want to see a replay. So he decided he's not going to shoot the 12 yet. He's going to wait and shoot that in a little bit. I think he's going to shoot the 10 in the corner and float upward about 2 feet so that he can make the 13. I like how he took his time there. He walked around and thought about it, composing himself. Nice shot. Boy, he cheated the pocket to get real straight, too. Really nice. He's going to come down. He can float down under the 8 now. with just nice forward progress. And Mike's probably thinking to himself, boy, I got my hands full if this guy gets out like this every time. This is a great first rack for Dan. He's playing at textbook. So he doesn't want to be stuck on the rail here, so he's going to come down maybe to the bottom rail and up a couple inches. All the way to the bottom, and then, oh, he got a little straight. Now, the biggest key here is he doesn't want to try and cheat the pocket, because these pockets are tight. If he tries to jam this ball, it will rattle. So he wants to pocket this ball and just suffer the consequences. He might have to play the bank shot next. Let's see what he does. He might go rail first and pop up. And thank you, Dave. He's getting the screen ready for us to telestrate a little. See, he could take this shot and go to the rail, and then the cue ball will come up off of this. I'm exaggerating that angle, and then the cue ball drift up for the 8. Let's see what he does. Or he just attacks it straight on. It looks like he's going to the rail like I'm talking about. Let's see if he gets the shape he wants. Gambling here a little because he's far away from the pocket. Nice shot. He hit it at the speed where it went. Now he's got a bank shot. Good shot, Dan. Real heady play. Now let's see. He's got to come with it here. This is where you want to take a few laps around the table. And while he's thinking about this bank shot, I'll tell you, this is a 650 and under. This is still round 1. It started yesterday. Dave played his good buddy Dean Lanthrop last night, and Brandon played Roy yesterday. So this is our 3rd match of the tournament. 32 players, single elimination. You win 2 matches, you're in the money.
It would look like Fenne might have wanted to see if the hit would be clean.
Yeah. I think it's obvious enough where they agreed not to call us out there. He's going to back cut this for the bank shot to the corner by his hand. Oh, he cut it. That's why Fenne wanted to. What a shot. That's a good hit, right? Okay, we got a score of 1-0. You notice I put the Minnesota flag up on there as opposed to just not just USA. They're both Minnesotans. Fenne comes out of Lakeville. Dan Larson's here local. And I will say that was a great first rack, Dan, if you're watching this later. Very textbook, and what a cut shot. I didn't realize, I should have looked at the overhead. I didn't realize he could cut that. Well, let's see if he stays with that head break and controls his cue ball like he did. I've played Mike Fenne before. He hasn't shot yet in this match, but I've played him before, and he's a heck of a pool player. You can tell by if you people are into Fargo ratings, Mike is the favorite. But that means nothing in bar box 8-ball. Dan's got a lot of heart playing in this tournament. I respect he's trying to grow out of the bubble he's in. He's putting himself under the gun with this tough tournament. Okay, we get to see Dan came up a little dry here. Mike comes to the table. Mike's a deliberate player. He'll think it through. He's a wily veteran. When I've played him, we had a league match one time, like 8 years ago. I think it was a good 2-hour match. He's a battler. He fights hard. Okay, he's decided on solids. You think he can get out here, Dave?
Sorry, I was busy taking Mike's picture.
Oh. Yeah, I think that 7-4, he's got to brush those right now if he can get those open. He's trying to. He got rid of the 9-ball, but he lost his cue ball. So Dan comes to the table with an opportunity to control it for a little while, and if Dan can peg this game off, keep Mike in the chair. I'm not necessarily picking his side here, Mike, but he needs to keep you in the chair in order to keep this lead. So let's see if he can come up with either a nice run out or a little safety here. The balls are open, so I like what he's thinking. Get rid of the 14. He'll probably coast up and try and maybe play the 12 into the corner if it goes by the 1. What do you think? Look, see, the 12 goes by the 1, no problem. He's got ball in hand. I would get rid of that right away. He's gesturing towards it. I think that's what he's going to do. Get rid of his first 2 tough balls, the 14 and the 12, and then work from there. The 11 is kind of a tester too. I might want to play the 11 in the side first right now. Dan, if you look back at this, that 11 in the side might have been nice to get rid of. And then, okay, he's going to work around to it, the 12 ball. Stop shot or draw back 3 inches. Yeah, nice shot. He might have gotten a little close to the rail than he wanted. I think he's pretty straight. Let's look at his 10 ball here. He's pretty straight on it, so I think that's why he was gesturing with his cue with a little frustration. But he can play the 9 ball or the 15 ball here too, and then play the 11 next if he wants to wait on that 10. He's got to make a hole for the 11. Dan's really taking his time thinking about it. I like that. Hold up. Yeah, it was just dead straight. And he was trying to get on that 12 to get rid of it.
Just to roll ahead.
Yeah. He's thinking good. I think he might have got a little bit of tentative on that shot, or not 100% commitment, because it was such a tough to get on that 12. I think he was maybe overthinking it. It's okay though. We'll see if Fenne's feeling good now. Fenne got a little bit of a bad roll, scratching off the 9 on his last shot. So let's see if he can fall into a rhythm here and run out. Probably play the 4 in the side and then the 7 in the other side. Just a little, move the cue ball about 3 inches after the 4. Okay, he went all the way to the rail. That created a little more room for him. Now he can just coast up. He could just coast up when he shoots the 7 ball. His cue ball can just kind of, it'll drift over here to the rail to get on this 1. I'd like to be even a slight angle on it. Okay, he played for the 6 instead. That's fine. But now the 1, he's got, I almost want to get rid of that 1 before the 6. But he's okay. He could play a stop shot here and then play the 1. Okay. First game, or second game, you can tell he's still stretching out. He's saying, oh boy, here we go. We got to get knocked into gear. That's what happened. Race to 13, you got plenty of time to get in stroke. I didn't. He says he played this morning, but when he walked in, he never hit 1 ball on this table.
Fenne gambles. He plays all the time.
Yeah.
He's old school.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready coming when he wakes up.
He's already ready. Yeah.
He defines the old saying, I woke up,
He's
rolled
a
out of
fun
bed and
guy to
stroked.
play. He competes hard.
Yeah.
I give him props.
He's going to get on this 9 ball. Now, he's kind of straight here, but he can manufacture an angle because that 9 is off the rail. So he can kind of wiggle it up and just play the 11 ball into the upper left corner. Just move the cue ball about a foot here, off the rail and out to there. You went a little far. Now this is not a tough shot, but it demands your attention, especially when you're playing in a big tournament. He might just drizzle it into the side and call it a day. I like to play it in the upper corner because I can put a confident stroke on it, but that seemed pretty easy for Dan, so I like his choice. Let's see if he follows through with a nice stroke. Confident stroke there. Good shot, Dan. Dan's up 2-0. Okay, we'll start zooming in on this a little bit, get closer to the action. Let's see if Dan's putting the old hustler's tilt on the rack. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to tilt it. What do you think, Dave? You were tilting it last night. Just kidding.
I had nothing last night.
Oh, your buddy got to play in the next round. That's good.
Yeah. He ran racks.
Yep. Okay, Dan's sticking with the same break. He's had a good result on the first one, and he came up dry on the second one. Let's see if he can get another ball on the break. He's using a 5 on the head string every time. Wow, nice squat in the rock, Dan. And it paid off. He's made a couple. Great break. Yeah, we do need some comfy chairs. You know what I'd love is one of those gamer chairs.
I bought 2 of them. They're sitting at my house, and I haven't assembled them yet.
Oh, really?
True story.
Hmm.
So if anybody wants to come put together chairs for Mike,
I'll put it together.
wow, you got all kinds of free time. The life of a pool player.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you going to do tomorrow, Mike? Play pool?
I was thinking about coming here all night and practicing pool with the covers. Okay, he's going for stripes. He's going to get a beautiful tickle on that 10. So now the 10 goes in the corner, no problem. He could play the 14 in the side right now, but I like the 10 in the corner. And if you look at it from the overhead, he's got a subtle angle to punch over, either for the 14 or go even further over for the 9. Let's see what he does. I like the 14 here. Oh, he decided to draw up. Okay, I'm always looking for patterns where you move the cue ball as little as possible. That one, he was gambling a little bit there because I don't think he could shoot I would shoot this 11. Because he's on it, but he's committed to the 9 ball. See if he follows through nice. Tough shot here. A little bit of overuse of English. Twisted that a little. Great break though, Dan. Now Mike is like, okay, let's see if we can get into rhythm here. He's just showing up. He's probably going to come up a foot for the 2 ball. You know, he doesn't want to be on the rail, but it's okay. He can just roll this in and continue out off the rail. So play 6 in the side next. I think a lot of times when you play in a tournament, especially one with $265 entry fee, it's very difficult in your very first match to come out playing like your A+ game. So I'm going to see how long it takes for Fenne to get into it. But I've come to play in many a matches where I've struggled the first few shots just to get your mind locked in on concentration. And that was an error on Dan's part, letting him back to the table, because it won't take long for Mike to eventually fall into a rhythm. We want to keep him out of rhythm, Dan, by keeping him in his chair. Easier said than done, though. Looks like Mike is a golfer. He's got his Titleist gear on and his hat. Most pool players play golf. Similar psychotic nature. In order to get good, you got to constantly play. So Fenne missed that ball again. He's still not comfortable, but he did do himself a favor by locking up that 9. So Dan's going to shoot. I thought he was going to shoot off some balls. I'd almost be happy that he wanted to make that. But that 9, I'm worried about how he's going to, if he was to make that, how is he going to get that 9 free? Now Mike is going to take his time here. Try to get things going. Looks like the 6 ball on the side is his easiest shot. He's probably wants to just have something simple here. He's probably got the 2 ball next because that 6 lends to the 2. Yep, he's coming over for that now. He doesn't want to get straight. Okay, he can go 2 rails up to left of the 8 ball center table, but he'll be right around the distance off the rail is the 8. Okay, he's going to go for the 5 next. Draw out about 3 inches so that he can easily shoot the 7. And then he'll probably play the 8 ball in the same corner pocket that he's making this 5. So just a nice little, see his back arm, see if he's comfortable yet. Probably wanted about another inch of angle. But he can cheat the pocket here, go 2 rails. I'm going to show you the overhead here. He could probably cheat the pocket, hit the 7 into the left face of this pocket and go 2 rails up and get about to where the 8 ball is, parallel to it. Oh, he pounded it. That was a gamble. And these tables are so clean, you don't really need to even hit him that hard. You could see he overdrew his line, but he's got plenty of space to make this. The 9 might actually help him. And this will put Mike on the board. Okay, Dan's got another crack at it. The 9 is still a problem, though. What's interesting is that if he plays the 11, there might be enough angle to come over for the 9 short side right now. He's looking at that. He's looking that direction to see if that tangent, but he doesn't want to cheat this pocket too much, or the 15 ball won't go. So maybe he just waits on that 9 and gets it with the next, maybe with the 13 he could get to it. Yeah, he's drew back for the 13. Now's the time to go get it. Well, he could play for the 14, but I like trying to go over there and get it right now. Sooner the better. Because if you miss on it, at least you could play safe or do, well, I don't even know if safe's an option. He's got to get out here. That 8 is hanging. Unless he plays safe now or uses that 14-11 as like a little barrier. The way I see it, though, he's got an angle to cheat this pocket. He could shoot this like right there, and then the 13 will go in the pocket here. Come off this rail. The cue ball will come off this rail, and it'll probably, you could either go under or above the 9. I kind of like coming right there, which means he'd have to hold it, or just spin under the 9. Let's see what he does. He's drawing it. Yeah, that was a tough little draw shot. I think he needed to cheat the pocket more. He could have done it that way, though. I like that way. So now that was strike 1. He's going to go for it again. He's going to shoot this 14. I would shoot the 14, not the 11. Even though the 11 appears to be easier, there's more angle on the 14. So he could draw off of it and come back for this 9 ball, like so. And the 14, play it to that side of the pocket so you get as much angle as you can out of it. That'll create more movement on the cue ball. You'll retain more energy on the cue ball. If you rattle it on this rail right there, that's no good. It might not go. It might rattle. He's shooting the 11. It's an easier shot. I don't blame him. However, he's going to make that 9 that much more difficult now because now he's 2 straight on the. He's going to have to draw back for a bank shot. He's already won a game with the bank shot, though. He's going to pound this. We'll see if it rattles or if he hits it clean in the pocket. Okay. He wanted to draw back. I think he rose above the median of the cue ball, so he didn't get that draw action. Straight back 9 ball. He makes this bank, he wins the game, so he's basically, this shot is everything. Yeah, he got down pretty quick on that one. That one, he worked so hard through that rack, and then that one he only gave about 7 to 10 seconds on. You almost feel like he knew it was uphill battle at that bank. But if he had walked the table and thought about it a little more, you never know. The pool gods sometimes allow you to make that shot. You just got to give it a little bit more attention, a little bit more time. Two to one. Look at the room view. Got a few people playing. Looks like Channing's over there playing on a table, practicing. We got Kyle practicing on table 9. 2 to 1. Dan Larson's ahead on a race to 13. 650 and under. Mike Fenne comes to the table. First break of the day for Mike. He's doing the same thing, hitting that 5 ball at the head. Nice break. However, I almost think like he hit it a little harder than Dan. But there we go into that theory about maybe 1 mile an hour or 2 mile an hour less is actually better for the science of the ball spread. And who knows why, but that ball, he hit those so good and it just nothing went. Dan's, if he likes stripes, he's shooting the 10 ball. If he likes solids, he's probably shooting the 4 ball. The 1 is a real problem if he takes solids. The 9 is a real problem if he takes stripes. So he's got to solve this 9. I think he can use that 11 for it. I like his choice here. And he broke those up nice. Now he could play safe. I think he wanted, he was multitasking there, so he lost his cue ball a little bit. I think he could easily play safe here. Use the 13 or the 14 as a blocker and just leave him under whichever ball you want. And Mike will have no shot. He's established that he's took stripes. So he's done his job. There's no sense in trying to get out here. Unless he can back cut that 14, let's see. The overhead, I don't think he can, no. But the 15, he looks like he's back cutting it all the way in the corner. Oh, he's playing safe. I hit a rail now. It's gonna barely get a rail. I think, no, he didn't hit a rail. That might have been a lack of commitment there too. It's tough to come up with safety there. I mean, if you're not used to playing a lot of safeties, sometimes you think about it and then you might not commit to it. I think that's what happened there. He just wasn't 100% sure of how he was going to hit it. He just knew he was playing safe. So Mike's going to try and solve that problem, which Dan will be happy if he comes back to the table. That 9 will be solved. He's going to pop the 5 ball. Let's watch from the overhead here. He's going to pop the 5 ball, brush the 9, and then he'll have the 2 or the 3, whichever the cue ball looks better for. He never, I don't even think he touched the 9, or maybe he did. Oops. Yeah, he brushed the 9 a little. So that may, I like how he's, might be shooting the 3 here because the 2 will be easy to get to. The 3 is tougher to get to because that 11 ball is kind of, so I think the 3 ball is the shot here. He's going to swing it around 2 rails around under the 4 here and come out and nudge the 6. Oh, he's going to get possibly robbed. I can't tell. Can you guys see that? I don't. I think he can make the 4. But that's the kind of things that happen in this game where you just rest on a ball and it leaves you hooked on everything. Let's see what his body language says. I think from this angle he can see the 4. He might have to twist it with left English. Which if he does, what are you playing shape for? Let's watch the 6 ball, see if it's a good hit. Yeah, it was a good hit, no problem. Boy, it's hard to see. He had no problem getting through there. Now he can shoot the 2. He's got a good angle to come up for the 7. The 6 ball, he wants to get rid of, but he could almost use that last. He could go 2, 7, 1, 6. Looks like he's going to save the 2-6 for the last 2. He's kind of zoning the table. He's going to work the 1-7 possibly right now. And he's going to have to improvise because he got that nudge. If he missed that, it would have been real nice. He would have been out with the 2-7 there. But now he's got to resort to shooting the 6. That 11 ball is getting big again because he was on the 2 before. Now he's got to get back on it. It would be beautiful if he could draw this cue ball back and get on it. Maybe run into the 9 ball right now. Or just above it. Okay, he tried drawing and he just didn't get as low on the cue ball as he wanted. So he might have been trying to get on both balls, but fortunately for Mike, he does have shape on the 7, so even though he doesn't have it on quite the way he likes it on the 2, he's got the 7. He can just cinch this ball with the slow roll, and the cue ball will just hit on the underside of the side pocket and come out for the 2. Just a softie here. Yeah, nice shot, Mike. Now, he probably didn't want to roll that extra foot because that 11 is still in play. I mean, he can draw to miss this 11, but it is in play. If I look at the overhead, you can kind of see there's a subtle angle on the 2. He might nudge the edge of this 11. He'd rather miss it totally. Draw above it, hit the rail, and come out for the 8 in this upper left corner here from this view. Got to put a good stroke on this. Yeah, see, that 11 was huge. I would say Mike's a 92%er on this one, though. He's supposed to make this. He will run into the 14. There's absolutely no threat of scratching. All he has to do is bear down on hitting this ball. I like to overcut these to the pro side because of a potential skid. Okay. I don't know if Mike's a big table player, but that is a tendency for big table players to miss short like that. Bar boxes, I just feel like it's a sharper angle. He's still getting warmed up, Mike is. I think Dan, though, has an opportunity here. Oh yeah. I think he got a roll there. If I watch that in replay, I think he went rail first and the cue ball made the 11 and came and touched the 12. But he's fine. Stop shot here. He didn't need to cut that and move the cue ball as much as he did. But I love that he's on the 9 instead of the 15, because that 9 is floating out in the middle of the table. Tough shaped ball. He's on it now, so he's going to take it. He's going to draw back a foot. He wanted to draw back a little more for this 13 ball, I'm sorry. 13, he's going to cut this in now. This is a tough cut shot. We'll look at the overhead so you can see how tough it is. He's got to overcut this to the pro side. Wow, that was a really nice stroke, Dan. See how he came back real nice, slow motion, and just made the ball. Great speed for the 15. I mean, he wish he had 4 more inches of speed, but he's going to put a little twist action on this ball, a little left English, so that when it comes off the rail, he's got an easier shot on the 8. Don't deflect too much and nick the 8. Nice shot. Okay, Mike might be saying to himself, okay, when am I going to snap into it here? I got to start playing. Oh, Dan. Dan, almost gave that back to him. Nice shot, Dan. Good out. That 13 ball was a tough little cut. Committed to it, and he made it. Got another table in the back there. Looks like Perry's playing on a table too. Perry and Channing. Mike is doing some homemade lathe work on his tip, getting ready for when he gets his next opportunity. It's the hunting opener this weekend. So we don't have a lot of viewers. Half the male population is out hunting, female too. And then the rest are watching the Vikings right now play the Baltimore. Good break, Dan. He didn't squat his rock, but he got a good spread and he made a ball. Now the balls are situated in such where they're not spread out a foot away from each other. They're all 4 to 6 inches away from each other. So this is tough to maneuver your cue ball through this maze. But I like stripes. He's got 10 in the side, 13 in the side. Come up for the 13. Just drizzle up by the 3. Okay, he went a little far, overran it. Now he's got it. In this case, he might have to use the 4 ball or shoot the 15. That 13 will be okay, but he'd rather get rid of the 13-11. Those balls in the center of the table are tricky to get on. At 15, you could be on several different angles and be okay. The 13, you have to get precise. That's why I thought he was going to roll up on that 3 and just have it straight in. And he's being a little stubborn in the sense that he's not going to shoot the 15 and he's going to stay with the 13. He's going to run into the 4. I like this idea. Try to get back in line. Jumped up there a little. He kind of was, maybe needed another 10 seconds of commitment. Walked the table a little. But Mike's psyched. He can get back. I got to change the score here too. I think it's 3-1. Dan. Mike's got solids here. He's got the 3 and the 1. Which one do you choose first? He's thinking about, or he's got the 4 ball too. But What side of the table does he want to work first? He's decided to go with the 1 ball first. The 1 and then probably the 4. So he's going to draw back for the 3 now. That 3 is, I call that a danger zone. He wants to get rid of the 3, but he thought, well, I could play 2 stop shots first, then get rid of the 3, and then he'll work the 2, 6, 7 to finish the rack. I'm going to draw back right where his cue is right now. Oh, I was wrong. He's going to save that 3. I think that 3 is scary. And the 7 ball, if you look at the overhead here, I'm going to draw this up. He could shoot this 7, and his cue ball might come up here through this window. Let's see if it does. Okay, it ran into the 8. If he cut it more, it might have. But now he's created a big problem with the 8 ball. It's interesting the statistical information you get on the ticker of this. It says that Mike is still a almost 98% chance of winning based on Fargo's. Huh. I don't know how that computes, but it's probably accurate. So this is one of the toughest shots in pool. Jacked up over a ball. He's got to try and smooth the 7 or the 15 in. There is room to go. If you look at the overhead, the 15 goes by the 7, but it's going to hit the 7. But the balls are clean. They're not going to grip on each other, so he should be able to make this. But he's got to just kind of hit the 7 and the point of the pocket simultaneously. Soft. Watch the hit. Watch that object ball. Great shot. Now, he hit it a little firmer than I was thinking, but that was a great shot. He's playing the combo. Now, it's 4 balls to 4 balls. If he plays this combo and makes it, I think he's in trouble because that 8 ball is tough right now. It might be in his best interest to shoot this 9 and play safe and put the cue ball up above. Like if you shoot this 9, I'm going to play the cue ball here. Shoot this 9, maybe cut the 9 into the rail like this to play to miss, and your cue ball goes up here. And if you're really good with your speed, you tuck it on the 12. He was thinking the same thing. I like that shot even better because he put him on the rail and he did something simple rather. Mine required maybe a little bit more execution. Mike tried to make that 6. He was going to break out that 3 with probably the use of the 2 or the 7, but he might be glad that he missed that because he didn't have shape. And Dan is still in a tough predicament. Let's see, I don't think he can see the 12. No, he can't. So he's either going to play the combo or play another safe. He could play the 9 ball, but what are you going to get shape on? Yeah, he's playing safe. So he's going to shoot this 9 to the rail and just try to tuck him behind the 12 like we were originally talking about. Just slow roll here. Oh, he got the double kiss, so he didn't want that. Now Mike can shoot the 7 ball and get on the 6 and then use the 2 to break up the 3. Oh, he's playing safe. He says, no, I'm going to wait until they're ready. Now Dan could play the same thing. He could play that 9 ball and put him on the end rail. Okay, he's using these balls. Maybe he wants to get these a little more out in the open. He's trying to run out. Okay, well, Mike tried to run out here. He's finally feels like he's got a chance to do that. The 3 might go on the side now, too. He's cutting the 7. Tough shot. Good one. Now, will he try to break those a little more free right here? Because he's got the angle. He could shoot his cue ball off of this and then up to bump that. Just like so. And he didn't get the bump he wanted, so now he's got to play safe. Or he could shoot this 2 right now, and then the cue ball would go right here up into this. But he got to be careful not to get trapped behind the 8 ball. Let's see if he can get this accurately. What a touch. What a touch. Now, if we look at the overhead, can it go by? I think it can. Mike, that was the shot of the match right there. If this goes by, I think it squeaks by the 8. Great shot, Mike. You see how he hit it soft, too? Most people blast that unnecessarily, and they do a lot of hope. By hitting it soft, you know what the cue ball's doing. Oh, it was a tough shot, and maybe it didn't go. I don't know if it went. It probably went. He wouldn't have shot it if it didn't, but it was very difficult. There was a millimeter there. So Dan's got a golden opportunity. However, that 8 ball is no day at the park because of the 3. So Dan could play some safeties here too if he's patient enough. Looks like he's shooting the 9, and he might run into this 15. Be careful. You want to save that 15 as insurance. Yeah, see, I was worried he was going to make that by accident. And he gave it so much attention that he has to shoot it now. I think that 13 ball might be a little bit tough for him right now. You can see I would shoot the 13. But I don't think he wants to. I think he's going to just shoot this 11 and get better on the 13. I should have kept it on the overhead, sorry. Okay, that's safety is the option here. There is no shot. He's not going to shoot this combo. What I like is him shooting this ball to where you cut the 13 back to here. And then your cue ball, because you cut it, will come over here, and you play it to rail speed. But you play it on the tangent line where it might come off and come behind the 12 if you hit it too firm. Okay, he needed to worry about speed. Okay, he gave him a shot. However, he's tree-topped. We practiced this last week at Slate. We have training sessions on Monday nights on the big table and Wednesday nights on the little table. We practiced this last week, and it's one of the tougher shots in pool, and Mike just hit it like a world champion. That was a very smooth delivery. He just let the cue fall on it. And now this is also no day at the park because he's got to hit it straight as an arrow. Otherwise, this could rattle. Pocket speed would be nice because it will fall either way. Ooh, nice shot, Mike. Okay. 3-2. Dan's already changed the score. Okay, Mike's decided to go to the second ball break. He's going to blast this 12 ball, second ball under the 1. Come to the side rail and back into the stack. And a little unfortunate. that he doesn't have a good spread. That was a nice 10 ball went, so he's got opportunity to stay at the table, but the 4-15 and the 2-9, 11-7, that's a mess. However, if he plays solids, if he gets, see where this, if he can get on this 2 and break those up, that would be nice. Wow, good shot, Mike. He said, I'm going to just start playing right now. He's going, how did the 5 and the 6 tie up, though? So the 2 is a problem again, too, because the 2 spit out in freedom, but it's also in the middle of the table, and the 14's blocking her. So we got to go 1 and come across table and play the 2 in the other side is what I'm doing. Get on 4 and 2. Which is what he did. He's on both of them, but he's going to play the 2 because that's more scary for future. Nice shot, Mike. Good speed control, too. He's figuring out the table. Now he's got it. He wants to break these up. Could he make this 2 in here and continue his cue ball right through and tickle that right on the top of this 5? That would be nice. Or play the stop shot and play the 4 where he would shoot the 4, maybe get his cue ball here and shoot the 4 and come up to it. I like going for it right now. He's got to break that 5-6 free. He's doing it. Oh, he looped. He didn't have the right angle. It just looked like he did on the screen, but he decided to go a little firmer to the bottom rail. So he's in trouble. The only thing he's thinking, he doesn't have a shot, so the only thing he's thinking, he's gonna get these 2 free from one another, but he's calling the 5 cross side because there's a small chance that'll go in off the 14 or off the 11 bottom of the 11. If he banks it into the bottom of the 11, might skim over there. Oh, he's calling the 6 and he made it. Highlight reel there. Nice shot, Mike. Well, this 4 ball, his cue ball is going to be running into that 12 if he's not careful with it. Got to go around.
Okay. That's like all right, well, I just cleaned the whole club.
Oh, nice.
Looked after you. Yeah.
Oh, that was very nice of you. Okay. He decided to take the tougher shot on the 5, knowing it's a huge pocket down there. The 15 will help it. If it's always the way it goes, isn't it, Dave? Where you got the room, you know it's a huge pocket, and you actually split the wickets and hit the point.
Well, I see the only person that has joined the chat is Andy.
Yeah, we got 23 watching. Andy Schlosser. How is Andy Schlosser? I thought he was at the Vikings game.
Well, the Vikings are losing right now, so Andy's on his phone. I don't blame him.
Okay, Dan Larson needs to worry about that 9 ball, but because it's so close to the 8, he could use it last. He could do the 14-9 as his last 2 shots. Actually, if you work even further, it would be 11-14-9. So 15 or 13 to the 12 to the 11-14-9. And what I mean by that is his cue ball. It's going to go boom. That ball goes in. Cue ball will go off this bottom rail and up to about there. Straight follow. Okay, he put a little outside on it. and I think the pool gods punished him. He might have been trying to get on the 11, but I think the pool gods punished him, and he's gonna go ahead and get rid of the 14-9 now instead of saving him for last. Either way, I think it didn't matter, but he was gambling there with his cue ball. He was kind of lucky not to scratch. He shot down. Now, he doesn't want to get straight in on this 11. His cue ball, he's going to want to, he's going to want to hit right here, go through it, and up to here, but he wants to be about right there. Oh, I moved it on that. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry, I moved the screen. I'll get it up on the proper. There we go. Good shot, Dan. Now he's on the 11 with the angle that we wanted. Now he can go 2 rails right over. Oh, he wanted to. I think he stunned that with a little punch. And now this is torture. Make sure you follow through and get that cue ball down so that at least you give him a bank if you miss this ball. You kind of go 2-way on this. Tough shot from off the rail. Watch his follow through. He put a good stroke on it. A little unfortunate the 8-ball came back and bumped him out of it. That's one that'll he'll have to recover from mentally because he felt like he was out there.
If you watch on the screen, pretend this is
Yeah, that's true.
your cursor's
Yeah.
Oh, Mike's got the cursor ball on the screen.
Yeah. It's a fast table, and Mike hasn't played here before, so. Oh, does that stay on the screen?
Yes.
Oh.
Watch. You'll see it here.
Oh, okay. So this is why. So that telestrator dot, I'm moving it around, not knowing that you guys could see that now. I'm learning. This is why we're doing this today. Oh, nice shot, Mark.
Finney.
Nice shot. We're gonna go 3-3 here. Dan's already changed it for him on the scorecard. Is that Monster he's drinking over there? Dan, what, is he a Monster guy? Oh, I did it again? You know what it is? It's a habit of just holding the mouse while you're sitting here.
Yeah. First day with the teleprompter.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Telestrator.
The little blue ball.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I like that effect because it's.
Let's watch the break from the overhead on this one.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Let's see what Finney's got here.
Not just cue, come straight through. See if it peels off or goes straight through. Nice. That was a nice break. It's too bad they didn't spread well.
I think he looked at Dan and said, "How did nothing go?" And
Yeah.
then they all bunched up.
What the? I might as well break from the side if I'm
I honestly think I was talking about this to myself before when you were out there. I think it's because of the speed. I think he actually mock speed a couple more mile an hour than Dan, and Dan's are going and his aren't. They're both hitting them good though. What do you think, Dave? Stripes or solids? 2 ball on the side. It looks like he's gonna. Will he bump the 5?
I like solids because the 3 ball can move some stuff better than the 15 ball can.
He might have been playing off the 5 there. And
Maybe trying to,
Yeah,
and that's
and-
why he hit the point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's laughing. He's like, figures.
He probably was said to Finney, "Yeah, you run him out then."
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see how much this 9 ball can move. The problem is they're all gonna probably dud.
He could bank this 14. No, he's gonna bust him out.
He's gonna try.
Mock speed here with the cut in the corner. Okay, the 14
one
got
out,
free.
and the 11 is actually.
And the 10 down there, the 1 got in the way a little bit and made that tougher. He could get on this 11 somehow with just a nudge off the rail and then bust out the 9. Looks like that's what he's trying to do. I think he can see the 11 here and then get the 9 free. Where am I? Hey, he's going to shoot this 11 and his cue ball is going to nudge that free. There. He wanted to pop the 9, I think, but he got the 7 full, so the 9's still trapped. Now he could play safe. He could tickle this. The cue ball comes here and just come to the back side of the 3 with his cue ball. That's one safety option. The 9 would get free, and you would put kind of the handcuffs on Dan. Or he could just play the 9-3 combo. The problem is you're not playing really a safe cue ball there. But you'd be getting rid of one of his weapons because that 4 and the 5 are a real problem for Dan. Do you want to talk about last night, Dave?
No.
Okay.
Good teleprompter work on that 9 ball safety. I think it was a good job.
Back to the
My dad
task
got
at
to,
hand.
My dad got to see me play pool in the tournament yesterday for the first time in like 22 years, he said, since he saw me play pool.
Really?
Yeah, think of that. And I play pool every day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's playing the combo, it looks like. I kind
Tough
of
to
I
get
like
him out. I
I
mean,
like
2 rails on the 8, but man, that's. He must think he's Mike Pankoff. Because the 5 goes, I believe, if Dan's down table, under the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Dan could run out then, maybe.
He could be playing the 9 in the left corner off the 3.
Maybe. Draws him back to. Not bad.
That isn't bad because Dan's got a
It's hard to
problem.
move off that
Yeah.
1, yeah. But he could maybe shoot the 2 off the 5.
Looks like he's got enough
Yeah, let's
room.
see the overhead.
He's got enough room to come down to the bottom
Oh,
rail
he
and
could
get
go
the
to
2.
the bottom rail, yeah.
He could actually. Oh, I did it again. He could actually take his cue ball, play the 1. The cue ball will come down here and up to here for the 2. Okay, he drove through that line that I was drawing. And now he's in trouble. But he could play an easy safe. And get these balls free. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Don't have time. Yeah,
That's still not bad.
that's a good shot. That's a good shot. Now Mike could shoot the 10 now. I think he can see this 10 right here. But I'm not sure. Otherwise, he's in trouble. It doesn't look like he can see the 10 from this angle, so it might be too much cut. That was huge for Dan to get the 5 in the side pocket. Now he's got an insurance ball. It's going to be real tough for Mike to play safe on Dan right now with that 5 hanging.
Yeah, best chance is to thin the 15 and leave him on the diamond logo on the table down there. That's
Good
what he
call.
tried to do.
Good call. Oh, and he snuck up on that.
Pretty good shot, Mike.
Yep.
The other Mike
Yep.
Finn.
Yep. Now, Dan, if I'm Dan, I like slow roll kicking the 5 because your 6 is right there for your cleanup. How confident are you at that?
Doesn't
kick
look
shot?
like he can get by the 14 enough to do that, or the 10 ball. Can he clear the 10 to do that?
Like
Oh,
this.
that way. I thought you were going long rail. Oh, that's now you got more balls than me. No way.
Now that 6, yeah, he's just wants to get a good hit. Where will the cue ball be here, though, is the question. Yeah, he's leaving the 9. Okay, he went for the make. Nice shot.
Or you just, if you're Dan, you just shoot it in.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna get out.
Maybe I just need to play more like Dan. I'm just gonna win, right?
Is he gonna go all the way down to the corner with
He's
this, or side?
shooting, I hope he's shooting a 5. Maybe he's going for another hard shot. No, a good shot. Good
Yeah.
shot.
Now the 2 he's on the 2, so he might as well shoot it. This is one of those where I'm gonna put this right here and go boom, 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 and try to get out for this 4 or the 7. Yeah, I would have used the rails. I was trying to draw that quickly, but I would have used the rails to control the cue ball to get more in the center of the table. Little outside English there would have been nice. Okay, he can shoot the 7, I believe. Spinning it with left. Ideally, he runs into the 8 ball. Go boom. And then twists it where it just tickles the top of the 8, and then he'll have the 4 on the side. If that 7 goes that way. Let's see. If he misses the 8, he's in trouble. Okay, he ran into the 8. He hit it firm. That worked out. He's just going to roll this up. What do you think, about a foot towards the side pocket? This cue ball will have a tough cut on the 8, but it'll be very manageable. Oh, he wanted to make that. That was frustrating for him. Okay. Mike should be shooting this 10 ball and getting on the 13-9. This cue ball is just going to miss the 4 here. Just play a cinch shot. Cue ball should end up where the 10 ball is right now after he shoots. Just a little slow roll cut. This cue ball will go to the bottom rail and then back up to about right here. At 10, play it to the face of the pocket so that he can get a little more cue ball action. Okay, he's decided to do the 13 first. I don't blame him. Now you got 2 rail shape. Boom, 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 boom. Don't get trapped on the rail. Leave yourself an angle. Nice shot, Mike. Okay. Nice out, Mike. Looks like Mike's starting to get comfortable now. 4-3 is our score. Oops. I made a mistake here.
What?
I clicked on help and something.
It's okay, here.
Yeah. Another wide open break and nothing went. Let's play the zoom in. He wants to shoot that 4 ball. The 5 is a problem though with that 8 right there. So is the 7 ball, but this, you can get to the 7 and it goes. He's looking about maybe the 10 off the 2. I like that shot. That's creative because the 2 will bust up that 9-11 and get him free. He could solve everything in one shot and play stripes.
Yeah. And it would probably leave that 7 tucked in too, and might be able to make the.
Yeah, he's shooting the 15 to get on the 10 off the 2 to stir up the other ones. I think that's what he's drawn up with his cue there, if I'm reading him right now. He wanted more angle than that. So maybe he'll shoot the 14 first? No, he's doing it. Yeah, I think he got a little flat. If he had more angle on that, he would have been able to drive right through those with his cue ball, but it didn't have the action he wanted. 13 in the corner. The 4 ball makes the corner huge. Now he can draw back and bust those 9-11 up free again. Help out 4 ball. Didn't even need the 4 ball. The 9 goes, but the cue ball is going to be wild because it's such a steep one. Be nice if he puts left English on this, inside English, and just makes this and brushes the 11 free. Dan's got a nice composure at the table. He's thinking it through. He does look at this 12 ball because that 4, he didn't have to use it with the 13 he just shot, so he still has that 4 as a helper. He's gonna stick with the 9 ball. Oh, he once he bent over, he one poked it. He did a lot of thinking there. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing because he knows it. He got down real quick and made a decision. I think he miscued or double hit it. He's laughing about it. Mike sees the 7 as the toughest ball to get on. That's why he's going to shoot it first. He's probably going to just stun out to the spot, and they'll have the 2, the 6, or the 3. Probably just draw out towards right where the spot is. Nice shot. He went further and said, I'm going to get rid of the 6. He could shoot the 2. 5 ball's an issue, though. I think he's got to figure out how he's going to shoot that 1 to get on the 5. I'd like shooting the 2 in the side, coming up for the 1, and shooting the 5 in the corner. He's got to get rid of the 6 now, though, so that corner's free. So you could even save the 3 till the end. So 6, 2, 1, 5. Very nice shape for the 2. Now he can drift up just past this 12 ball. We could shoot this 2 and drift right to here. Nice shot. He might have gone a hair far to get under the 5. Maybe he'll run into the 5. He missed the 5. I think he was trying to pop the 5 free. Now he's in trouble, but he does have a bank shot here. Very makeable bank shot. Because he's got easy shape on the 4 afterwards. You actually got to be careful not to accidentally make the 8 here if you stun into the... because it's on the direction, the tangent line, to make the 8 by accident. He rolled it and just didn't cut it enough. Dan might want to shoot this 12 in the side with a slow roll action. Play the 11 or the 9 next, probably the 11. He went after it. I like slow rolling that one. Now this 12 is in a real tough spot because the 8 is there. If Fenne's got another bank shot on the 5, or just drift up on the 3, I kind of like shooting the 3 right now. 3 goes in, and the cue ball drifts over to about right there. Now he's looking to stop it right here, and then having that line, which is fine too, but I kind of like drifting up.
Banking. Somebody let us know in the chat if Mike Finney plays 1 pocket. I know he plays a lot of 8 ball, but if anybody knows him, let us know.
This is a problem right here.
Yep.
If he can sneak it around
He can't.
and miss this
I don't
and come
know,
out.
Can he get past it?
I think with a little right English he could.
Then he's
I think he's going to brush that 11 though right there. Yeah. I don't want to overdo the telestrator.
What about the 4? Ooh, no, maybe
No,
you can't see
you
it.
can't see it. See if he goes through the 9-11 here.
Kind of looks like he makes it.
Yeah, he did, and he might have gotten lucky where he can see the 4 though. I think
With
he
a
can
bunch
twist
of
this
twists.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't want to twist this one too much because the spin can speed this thing up and take off, and you're going to be hooked. Middle of the table, you don't want to go past that.
Yeah, ideally his cue ball will run into the 11. I think he wants to play his cue ball
Oh, all the way up there?
to go like this off this rail
Sure.
and into the 11. Just use the 11 to stop himself for the shot on the 8. Oh, he just missed the ball. It might have deflected a little because I don't know if he loaded it up or not.
He didn't take it because he gave him the...
Yep. Smart move for Dan to shoot the 12 ball. Getting rid of that because that 8 ball is a real problem for him. Not anymore. He's got the 14, 9, 11. Save the 11 for last. Stop shot here, or draw back a foot maybe. Get closer to your work. Okay, he punched it out. It's going to make it tough. Now he's going to have to switch to 11-9. So he just wants to draw and get his cue ball at the level of the side pocket with about 4 inches off the rail so he doesn't get too steep on this 9. He's getting a little steep now. This shouldn't be a problem. All he has to do is make it and come across table. Do not try to snap it back, otherwise the side pocket's huge. Nice shot, Dan. Get in there. Well done, sir. We're going to even it up at 4 here. I don't want to jinx him, but I would maybe go rail first here just so you don't follow it in. No, maybe I wouldn't. That's a tough shot. He's going to regret that one. But the 8-ball, sometimes we take a little less time on it because we're through the rack mentally. I think maybe that one was a lap around the table. Bear down on the money ball there. Fenne's going to clean this up, no problem. It'll be 5-3, Mike Fenne. We've got no breaks yet. They'll probably take a break here soon. I'm sure halfway through they'll probably do a restroom break. But I'll summarize in between racks here. This is 650 and under. Dave O'Keefe and Mike Pankoff are in the booth. The Vikings are playing, and it's the Deer opener. So there's only about 35 of you out there watching. We have been getting like 100, 200 people every once in a while.
Well, this is an early
Yeah,
round. Usually
yeah.
at the end they do.
Yeah.
We didn't flood the network with our stream yet.
Race to 13 today. Mike Fenne's up 5-3.
Looks like Vince Garcia joined the chat. Thanks for watching, kiddo.
I think Mike is gonna, if Mike makes it to the next round, he might come in and practice on his break. Because that's the only thing torturing him right now is he just can't seem to, I mean, it's tough to get a rhythm going if you never stay at the table after the break.
Looks like Jeff Watts joined the chat. Jeff, we're expanding. We got done painting. We're putting in carpet and pictures, and holler if you want to help. We need everybody's help.
What's up, Jeff?
Please, Jeff? Can I say please?
My mom texted too. She's watching.
Hi, Mike's mom.
Wide open table here again. What do you like, Dave? Looks like he's shooting the 4 in the corner.
I like stripes, but you don't have a starter.
Nice shot.
He got on the 1 too.
Yeah. 1 to the 7. And try to get on the 7 and the 6 just in case. Almost put your cue ball just under the 9. Just a little left English and just come up right by where the 9 is. Softy, yes, just like that. Now he's on both. Rolled a little too far for the 7, I think, if we could do the overhead. I think
If he can have it, if he has the over... yeah, he might be able to draw the 7 under the 8 for the 2, but...
I kind of, the 7,
I
the
still
6 is
want the
trapped
2.
in there. I kind of like the 6 getting rid of it.
The 3 moves the 6 moves the 3 right here too. Oh, it went in and out
yes.
deep.
Yeah.
That went in, Dan, you didn't miss that by much. That went in and out deep. So, Finney's coming to the table. He's got stripes.
Yeah, that went in there. He jammed it. This 5 ball's a problem for Fenne, so he doesn't want to shoot this 14, but he's going to. Because he's got to clear a hole for the 13, so he's going to get rid of it. How it comes off the 5 is who knows. He wanted to come up about 4 more inches. So now he's got to shoot the 15 in the side and play the 11. Come back for this 13. 15, 11. Nice. Now the 11, he can come back for the 13 and then draw up for the 10. Actually, it might be a good shot here. Well, he's going to shoot before I can tell a straight. Might be a good shot here is if he shoots this ball, 11 goes in, cue ball comes out to right here, and he's on both. He came across. And he's on it. It's a little close to his work, but he's on it. Now, he wants to draw by the 7 ball. That brown ball, he wants to be right next to the brown ball. Probably because of the angle, you have to zigzag, though, back and forth. Pop this pretty good. Pop. And he's struggling to get shape on this 10. Let's see on the overhead if the 10 goes by. It looks like it might. He might have got lucky. It does. So he can just kind of, he can punch this, and this cue ball could go right here for the 9 next. Get it a little more, a little tight to the rail now. So he's got to play a little slow roll here and drift over
7
to
balls
right
in
there.
play.
He wants to land right there.
Hard to tell the angle, but it's in play. It's, I don't
That's he's fine.
think 7 balls not in play.
He wanted to be here so that he had an angle, but now he's got it. Now he can go.
Do you do 2 rails?
He can go. Yeah, he can go. His
Yeah.
cue ball go boom, boom, boom. I think that's the pattern, and the 12 will just go right in the hole. Right. He wants to cheat the
You
hole
don't
on that side.
Yep. You don't have to hit this hard. He did more of a punch.
Yeah, he
instead
took
of
the
a
stroke
twist.
out of it. Yeah, he took more of a punch than a stroke. I agree. Changed the angle of the cue ball.
Yes, Mike is really enjoying the teleprompter.
Yeah, I gotta slow
He
it down,
used
guys.
to draw when he was a kid,
It is. I'm overusing it.
Oh, and he used to be really good at hockey too. And how dare you join the chat, Dean Lathrop?
I went to school to be an architect.
Hey, little Chris. What's up, little Chris? We got our teleprompter going.
Oh, he's in here.
Yep.
Hey,
I was going to call little Chris and ask him, because he has one as well. And my friend Mark figured it out, because shout out to Mark. He always is helping me down here on our live stream stuff. He's my, like Demi. If Demi is our pool wizard, Mark is our computer wizard.
Yeah. Yes, Chris, it is me in the booth. So Chris is in Texas. Dave and I got to meet Chris and played him and Demi in a Scotch doubles match when we were down there on the road.
Yeah,
for
you
the
can
Texas
watch it
Open.
on YouTube. Little Chris shared it to our page. So thanks for him for doing that.
Yeah, that
And
was
he's
fun.
got good content down there. If y'all
Yeah.
look up Little Chris in Texas,
Yep.
he's one of the wolf pack.
7 in the side here, and he's just gonna probably get on the 5. Be nice if he comes up and has an option 5 or the 3. I'd love to shoot the 3 next. If he comes up, okay, got a fortunate bump in the sense that the 6 works out. The 6 goes here, or the 5 in the side. Hey, my mom likes my telestrating, so.
Yeah, Mom, we're letting Mike draw. I've wanted to grab the mouse from him more than once. He needs to draw the line of the ball going into the pocket too.
It's gonna drift up about 4 inches for the 5 in the other corner.
Like right here is where you wanted him to drift up?
Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. We could just hover it. Oh, we don't have to get too diagramish. As we
I can make the size of this ball bigger too, so it's actually the size of the cue ball. Let's try that. Well, Fenne is pocketing the 8 ball.
I like the size it's at. But you're saying make it bigger, like the size of a
Let's
cue
see.
ball?
There.
Oh, it's just a hair bigger.
Is it getting bigger? So Fenne's racking.
Yeah.
Neat. So now we have a bigger ball. I think that makes our line bigger too. Let's see. Nice. There you go, Mom. Now I really got something to play with.
Okay, we got to change the score.
Let me change the score.
3-6. Nice.
Okay.
It looks like he's going at the 3 ball here. Yeah, he had a head ball break, but he went off to the side. He's like desperate to make a ball right now, and I think he's about to break cue. He still hasn't made a ball, but he's coasting along now. He's getting into gear.
So what do you like for Dan here?
Man, I love stripes here. But solids look good too. I think either one is fine. The 2 ball, maybe the solids because of the 2 ball. Yeah, he's going 4 to the 7-2. He could get on both here. Get his cue ball near the 8 ball if he can. Yeah, he's on both. Now I like the 7 down to the 2. Get rid of that 2 because it's.
Would you shoot the 2 now and go?
That's an option.
It's almost the size.
He is on a good angle to zip through the 14-10 and get on the 3. And he could save the 7 ball for last. Something to think about, Dan, when you rewatch this. You could have shot the 2 right here and zip, because it's the angle it'll zip through the 10-14 for the 3. But you have it again. Now your cue ball
It's a little more
is
live.
a little steeper. And you could save the 6 ball for your last ball, so don't get shape on the 6, get shape on the 3 here. I think he's going to bump the bottom of the 10 here, and it's going to congest the 8. I'm worried about the 8 coming up on the 9 here. The 8 ball, after he shoots this, let's see, boom, cue ball goes boom, and instead of going through him, he might bump this 10 into the 8. So let's see what happens here. We got the 14 instead. Okay, so he has to improvise the entire rack now and rethink it because the ball's moved around. He could still use the 6 last. I would have gotten rid of this 1 right now, Dan. That 1's going to be a problem. Oh, he's trying to get on the 1 for the next shot.
Well, I hope everybody got their deer last weekend. Me and Mike would always like tips
weekend.
of
It was this
venison
weekend.
jerky. And, well, last weekend was muzzle load, right?
Yeah, maybe
I'm not a shooter. I could never kill a poor defenseless animal. I need them to be running around so they run into the cars.
I love my venison, though. It's nice lean meat.
Yep.
I just don't like
A friend of mine mixes
governing bodies.
50-50 with beef, you know, like and makes beef sticks. They're pretty good.
Okay, 11 ball now. If we look at the overhead here, I don't think this is easy to get shape on. Because the
Not
10
now that
doesn't
he's
go
flat.
by.
He's flat, yeah.
So
Do you just draw back and shoot the 9 then, or?
that might be the shot. Now he's got to put a really good stroke on it. Come back 2 feet for the 9 in this other corner.
Ooh, he's got the window. Does
That
he
was-
got the window?
That was pretty sporty. I didn't see that. I was
Well, he
gambling.
probably figured he could do a stop shot on the 10 and play safe if, you know, if it didn't work out. But I think he's got a window there.
Yeah, it looks like no problem. He could either just play a stop shot or go to the bottom rail and come up for the 10. Get shape on both. Okay, he's just played for the 10. He could play the 9 in the upper right corner. But I think he's going to travel this 10 ball. Now watch out. It's the cue ball might come up to center table and make it funny here. See,
Oh, he hit it a good
he held it at good
speed.
speed, yeah. And he's got to put a little draw stroke on this and just come back to the same side of the table so he has the same corner, 8 in the same corner he's shooting. Pinned himself on the rail. This is no hanger.
Yep, that made it tougher. That 1 inch more roll onto that rail.
Nice follow through, nice stroke. Okay, Mike. Puts another one that makes it 7-3.
I gotta go let in Gordy's.
Dave's gonna take a little break. Let's see what Mike does on this break here. Mike's been switching it around on where to shoot from. So let's see if he goes to the side rail or the center table or right off center. Yeah, he's gonna hit the 1 ball here. Square. But he's playing from the side just to change things up. He played from the other side before. Oh, he finally made one. Now he's happy. And they spread nice.
10.
Yeah, he's cheering a little bit for himself. Okay, solids look good if he can make that 13-3 combo, which I don't think he can. I think that's too tough of a shot. I'd rather have solids. He might shoot the 1 ball just because solids are better. Nice shot. Yeah. That's real nice. Now he's on 2 balls here. He could shoot the 7, 4, or the 6, or the 2. So he's really on 4 balls here. He's not going to shoot the 2. He's going to shoot the 6 probably because that's in a weird spot. All he's do is slow roll this in so he can play the 4, 7, then the 2, 5, 3. If the 3 goes, I can't really tell. 3 is a problem. The only problem. He's looking at it now. He can't decide whether he wants to run out or play safe. Looks like he might shoot the 4 and try to get an angle on something to get to that 3. Yeah, he might be trying to get on the 2 ball so he can move down there. He might swing at this right now and try to bump the 3 free. And what I mean by swinging at it is cue ball will come over here like this off the 2. No, broke the 5 free. I don't think that 3 ball goes, so he can't. He's in trouble. That was his chance. Because the 5, if the 5 got free, then he'd be okay, but he's got 2 problems still. He's gonna shoot the 6-7. The 5 looks like it goes by right here. It goes by through that hole, and if not off this rail, off the 15 and in. He might be swinging hard here to come down and bust those up in a little. No. He's going to play the 5 and try to bust him with the 5. So he's doing a lot of hope here. He's saving his problem for the very last shot. So he's going to try and bump this off the rail. His cue ball will go off this and try to come over and try to bust those up. He was asking a lot. That was a tough shot. I think he wanted to get that 3-ball solved sooner, and I think it was going to be a tough out as when his cue ball didn't solve that earlier. He had an opportunity with that 2-ball in the side earlier, and it just didn't work out. Sometimes when you commit to getting out, when you get towards the end, you're kind of in your head, shaking your head, going, I should have played safe earlier. But it's too late once you've gotten rid of most of your balls. So he's going to get rid of this 13 because it's kind of tough to squeeze it by, so why not do it with ball in hand? And then play the 9 in the corner if it goes by. It looks like it does. I'm going to check the overhead. Yeah, 9 that goes by, but he got on the wrong side of it. So his cue ball is going to, after making contact, is going to come up here. It's going to go boom and then boom. So he's probably got to play the 14 next. He got a little straighter than he wanted. He wanted an angle, but he can play a stop shot and then play the 11 ball next. Yes, the 15 ball will be last. It'll go 14, 11, 12, 15. Should be out here. These are all routine shots. But the only oh, he's shooting the 15 now. Probably his thinking is probably, I'm going to take care of this tough one now because then I'll be on this side of the table for the rest of my out. And he made it. And he's back in line with an angle. Nice. Now he doesn't get trapped on the rail. Nice shot. So 14, 11, 12, 8. Try to cheat the pocket here and get off about 6 inches off the rail so that you got bridge room. He didn't cut it. Rattled. Yeah, when you look back at that one, Dan, you could have rolled it in as opposed to a stop shot action. That ball would have gone in the pocket with a rolling shot, and then you would have had, if your cue ball would have been on the middle diamond instead of the diamond closer to the pocket, and you would have had an angle on the 11. Right there, you would have had a straight shot. If that had fallen, you would have had a straight shot on the 11 from the rail. To me, that's a little tougher than an angle when you're coming off the rail, because if you jack up for a stop shot, it's a little difficult. So Mike's in trouble in the sense that 8-ball is going to be, he's got to get perfect on this 8-ball to squeeze it by the 14. I think it goes though. So he's going to shoot this 7 in and try to get his cue ball right here so that he's straight in and has a good visual of trying to squeeze it by. Let's see. I'm going to leave this right here. Let's see if he gets on it. My new toy. See if he gets right here. Okay, now he's gambling on where he wants to shoot this ball. He could cut this in, play it off the point of the pocket into the back of the 14, and it'll go. He's gonna cut this as thin as he can almost. Oh, he's banking it. I didn't see him call that shot. So Dan has a little reprieve here. Tickle this and get on the kind of run it into the 11 so you'll have the 12. Not hard though, so the 11 doesn't move much. Or come around the 11. Okay, he just missed the 11. Nice shot. This is a little bit funny. Oh, did we lose our focus? I'm not going to go to the overhead anymore. The focus is gone on it. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, he ran the cue ball about a foot more than he wanted, so now he's got to go 2 rails again, just a little, or just off the end rail, who cares? He could just go straight up to the middle table. He might go 2 rails though. Yeah, 1, 2 to middle table. It's just a soft cut. There's no sense in hammering this. Just roll it in so the pocket accepts it. He's having flashbacks of the last game or a game or two ago when he missed that 8, so he bared down on that one. Nice shot, Dan. Good out. Let's see if the overhead's working now. Oh, it is now. Good. We're going to change the score. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that one. It's 7-4 now. Great break, and he's made a ball, so he's going to continue this run. I think he's got trouble with the 6-14. He's got to solve those on the bottom of the table. I like solids just because of that 5-ball, but I also like stripes. If he could shoot this 12 in the side and break up the 14 free, he could back cut this 12 in the side. Right here, boom. I think that's too big of a thing now. Okay, so then the cue ball will go like this. Run right into here. Break those up. That would be a good shot. He decided on solids. That was my first instincts too. Now he's just got to figure out this 6. So he might need to shoot the 7 now. I don't think that 3 back cuts in. Let's see if he's looking at the 3. Let's see what it looks like. He could shoot the 3 into this corner. So he could go boom to here and then put it, and the cue ball will come over here. You know what I like doing here, Dan, is cutting this ball into the 5, make it, and then your cue ball continues, boom, boom, boom. And then your next shot, you'll be able to shoot that and break those out. And your 3 will be left in front of the pocket. He decided on the 7 ball. That's okay too. It's probably an easier shot, but he's got to solve that 6. So I like this. If he was playing safe intentionally there, I don't dislike that shot. I don't know if he was playing safe or if that was just a miss, but really he didn't have shape for much other than that 5 ball if he had made it. Dave, I got a problem here with this telestrator.
What happened?
I'm overusing it. Someone needs to put a governor on me.
You only get 2 telestrations per game.
Okay.
You're on a limit.
All right.
And yes, thanks, Chris. It sucks to have a really expensive camera for the overhead view, but man, the view's good, so we had to put it up there. Who needs a corner view when you have an overhead view, right?
So he's got to solve the 7 ball before the 2 because the 2 doesn't have a pocket until the 7's gone. So he has to get on the 7 ball right now. Oops, that's 8. Does it still go? The 8 was gonna go. Now it's a questionable. If you look at the 8, well, it still goes. But he's got to shoot the 7 and break those up now. So what he could do is shoot this to cheat the hole, like shoot it the 7 to the back cut of that, so the cue ball comes off this rail and over. He decided to get rid of the 2 now and play a little bit of safe. Not bad.
Well, I let in Gordy Anderson and Matt Benton.
Oh, they're playing next?
They just started. Gordy Anderson. For those of you that are following the tournament, they're playing over on the couch table.
Oh, okay.
They're playing there while the football game is on, and I'll post a picture in the group. But if you're following this tournament, it is 1-0 Gordy Anderson.
Wise decision, Mike Fenne. Played a great safe, played the cue ball, and got rid of that 7 ball weapon that Dan had in that hole. So, and he also, by doing that, left the 10 there to break out the 14. That was a pretty heady shot there. Dan's trying to do the same thing, banking the 6 by the 12. This is a tough shot because it's almost frozen. I don't think this is makeable, to be honest. Yeah, that was a tough kisser.
And all of our cameras are the Ozbot cameras, Chris. They don't have any optical zoom, they're all digital zoom. The ones we're buying for the 9-footer have 10 times digital and 10 times optical. These ones are all digital, so you have to have them pretty close to the table because you don't want to zoom them in. They get pixelated. They're not the best for this, but I like them. I think the maneuverability is worth the lack of picture, and when we get the 9-footer going, wait till you see the picture on them. I seen them. It's whew. Because whenever I have a chance to beat Mike in one pocket, which might be never, I want it to be on tape.
Be like Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance?
They're saying there's a chance. He can't play safe forever.
Oh, he slow
Good
rolled
shot. Ooh, he made it.
it. Yeah,
Nice.
I thought he missed that ball.
I mean, he was going to be sitting pretty good anyway, but
It would be nice if he got on the 9 ball right now. The reason why he wants to shoot this 12 ball last, because then he'll have a direct line at the 8 to finish. So, yeah, he's going to save the 9. Now, the 9 is okay, but the 2 and the 6 are impeding those corners. So, he'll just have to pop it out to the magic spot to get it into the side pocket. And that's not going to be easy to do with this angle. I know it seems like he should be out here, but this is not a easy shape shot. He would love to be right here. He said, I'm going to just run into it. Put a little hope on there. It worked out for him. So it's going to be 8-4. He pockets this 8. Nice shot. It's 4 ways to do everything.
especially with computers.
Yep.
Why copy and paste in properties when you can just delete something and then it just shows up?
Is that a Mucci, it looks like?
He's got a really nice Miyuchi whippy shaft. Just like I played with basically that same cue for 21 years, I believe. And it was funny. I was sitting talking to Con Tran about, I want to buy a Mez carbon fiber. And then eventually I just got a Revo and said I'm going to learn how to play without deflection. Because, oh, my God, the Miyuchis, you can curve the ball. But, all right. 4-8. I think Dan should take a break, go recharge, reset, get some cold water on his face.
Heck of a break.
Nothing
Dan,
went well. Good break.
Yeah, he's back to the dry break again. That's too bad, Mike. He's hit him good today, too, on the break. The 5's an issue. I like solids because of the 3. I don't like solids because of the 1. They both have an issue or two. I might just shoot the 12 and play stripes. Play for the 15 right now. I'll have to come back for that breakout. Or you know what I could do is play the 12 and draw into the edge of the 3 to pocket the 3 at the same time. I don't know.
I like that he's thinking this. He ain't just shooting balls off. A lot of people could. He's like, no, if I'm going to take solids, how do I get back to that 5? Or he's maybe chasing the 5 ball right now.
Yeah, he could be busting into it with a little blast here. He is.
He got it,
And
too.
he was rewarded. Great shot. Now the 1 is his only
Beautiful
problem.
shot, Dan.
His 1, he's got to shoot the 2 and drift under the 1 in between the 14-1.
Yeah, so he gets the 5 out of the way because you're going to probably want to shoot the 1 in that pocket. You need that pocket.
Right. So he would want to draw this ball. After he makes that, he would want to draw back to right here so that he could shoot this 2 and then drift over
And he would have the 7-4 for stop shot availability to get the 1. He could be sitting good. Don't overstroke this, Dan.
Right there he wants to be.
Smooth this in. Good shot, Dano. So now he can stop shot that 7.
Well, he can still achieve that same angle on the 2 with the 4 and the 7. You're right.
I think I stop shot the 7, shoot the 1 all the way up, shoot the 2 in the side over by the 10, and then whatever I roll ahead, I want to roll ahead either all the way to the 6 or I want to roll ahead to an angle on the 4 so we can come, down table. And
So you want to go here and then shoot the 1?
I'm shooting the 1 from right there. Yep. Just like that.
Okay.
And, you're clear.
And then you want to be right here for the 2 in the side?
Yeah, and I think depending on my angle, I probably just roll ahead for the 4 and try to get that sweet angle. Because I kind of want to come off the end rail between the 6-9. You know what I mean, to get the shape.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Dan.
He wanted to be right there. So he's a little
Yeah,
off.
that's
so that
okay.
his
He
cue
can
ball will
roll
come
it.
up here.
Yeah, he
Yep.
can roll it out. He'll still have he has to hit this light so he can still have an angle on the 4.
It would be nice to be on both the 6
Yeah,
and
get
the
the
4.
6. I mean, he might
Give
be
yourself
able
an
to.
option right there.
Yeah, you always sometimes in this game you gotta bail out of pattern A.
Because let's say he only gets to here and he's only on the 4, the 8 becomes huge. If he gets to here, he's got options.
Copy.
But he's taking his time.
And if you have
That's his chalk.
the chalk looked like Mike's teleprompter circle by the diamond. I was confused. Yeah, because anything could happen here. I could put Mike 3 pennies down, just like Dan could get on the 6 and the 4 here.
Dreamer. Okay, let's see if he lands on the spot. I'm going to put my spot right here. Right there. Okay, he drifted past it, so he only has the 4 now. That's fine.
Doesn't have angle on the 4 though, so he's got to come with a draw shot. I guess I'm drawing it right at the side pocket.
I'm going forward and using right English and peeling, just missing the 8 and peeling.
Does he got
over.
enough angle?
I think he does.
Maybe with like a little stunny, twisty. Yeah,
Yep.
Perfect.
No, he's going to
Give
be
it to him.
trapped.
Bounce.
Oh, he got the kiss.
And so now this one, do you put a bunch of left on it and try to get down, or do you just put the right on it so you can hit it soft and leave it right there?
Because this is a steep angle at this ghost ball, the cue ball will come off and go to right here. He's just got to play it soft as he can. Or zigzag with the power stroke. And he played soft, and now he's got a tough cut. Now I think he needed a zigzag. He can make this, though.
Sometimes you can shoot those shots like kind of straight towards the rail, his last shot, and then put all kinds of right spin on it, and it'll like throw the ball down the rail rather than nice shot.
Nice shot.
Dan.
Watch
Or you
the cue
just do
ball.
that.
There we go.
Dan's in the game.
Okay. Oh,
I wonder if we could have like a dual mouse. Let's give Dan the score. We got 8-5. Nobody told Dan why not him and why not right now. You know what I mean? No one told him he was a 6 or a 440 Fargo. I don't think that
well, that's what I
matters
said
to Dan.
in the beginning of the match. I said that Mike was the favorite if you go off of Fargo ratings, but I respect Dan for playing in this. A lot of people don't. I mean, this is a heavy entry fee, $265. A lot of people would look at the paper and say, should I play in this? Well, I think you should if you want to grow out of your own bubble.
And he played in the $4.99 and under too, and he will again. He wants to compete. He loves to compete, and give the kid props, man.
Yep.
Here's Dan's overhead break.
Oh, he Lost it into the drink.
So you come to the table with ball in hand. What do you like? I mean, the 15 you need to take stripes because of the 15 there. So where do you start if you're going to take stripes? Do you start at the 15? Because I mean, you don't. It kind of looks like you could get it from mid table anytime later, but
I'm gonna shoot the 11-9. I'm gonna solve that 11-9 right away, or the 10.
Or the 10.
The 10-9-11. Just those three balls.
get rid of the 11, leave for the 9 or the 10 in the side, and then
I'd go 10-9, come up for the 11, and then.
yeah, Finney's with me. He doesn't like the 15. I ain't
Yeah.
trying to get shape on that ball later. Let's get it right now.
See the focus change when his body got in there?
Yeah, because the camera's really close to the table, so his head, it wanted us to focus on his head.
Yeah.
On his Titleist hat. Maybe that's why Finney's not running all the racks, because he was out hitting the little white ball all summer, and he's just getting back to going.
Okay, now he's got a good shot of the 11.
That 11 ball's good, yeah.
You could play a stop
So
shot.
I roll ahead to shoot this 10 in the side, because if you do, you have shape on all three balls after you make that 10. You literally could have, depending on your angle.
Yeah. He tried to.
Yeah, I would have rolled a little bit more. He punched it forward rather than rolled it, which is probably the way the pros do it.
Well, he could drift this 10 in. Let me show you here.
And yes, Chris, I would have loaded that up with side spin and clicked it to try to get a better shot on the 8, but Dan popped it.
If he shoots this 10, his cue ball, he could drift it down to here for a 12 on the side.
Sure. Might go all the way. Ooh.
Or the bump.
Okay.
Now he's got 9 in the corner.
So what, 9 all the way ahead, 14 in the side.
I think he's going to go boom, boom, and come
Use
up
the
here.
12?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the 14 will be last. Yeah, 12, 9, 14.
Where would the 14 be last? Into the side pocket?
So he's going to go boom, boom, boom for the 14, or the 9.
Okay.
And he'll drift up for the 14 right here.
Okay.
And there's just stop shot on the 14 for the 8 in the corner.
Nice.
So he wants
See
to
how
be right
straight
here.
he wants to be
right here.
below it, but
Or on this line. Nice. Good cue ball, Mike.
yeah. So now you just go forward here, right? Just roll it ahead and try to get on the
Yeah,
other
cheat this
side.
pocket so it goes in on this side of the pocket so the cue ball drifts up to here.
Just didn't want to let the 4 get in play, probably.
Yeah.
But now that makes the shape tougher.
Yeah.
Mike's gonna go watch a shot on the Gordy match. Oh, actually, yeah. So let's see if he comes. Ooh, he drew it. He might get a shot. I think he has the shot.
It was a good hit. Gordy's very serious over there.
It was a good hit.
Yeah.
No, I don't think, Mike, I don't think he's got the shot. It's hard to say from here. Maybe he doesn't. He was just taking his time. He was looking at it like he had to cross bank it. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
And he almost made it. Good shot, Mike. So now Dan's got to either run out or punish him, get him down and tucked in and take him out of stroke and leave him buried under that 5 ball. What's your opening shot here? The 7 ball?
Well, the two needs to get free. So the 5 and the 7 need to get away, but that 1 and the 3 are tough shots. So we need to get rid of those.
Yeah.
I kind of like shooting the 7 ball, 5 ball, get rid of those. Somehow get on.
Do you shoot the pink in the side right now just to get down by all those balls? Looks like he might want the 3-7 combo here just to move the problem.
I like what he's thinking, but this is a very difficult shot.
He can hit a little rail here and it would still go. Ooh, he even
Nice.
did better. Yeah, he did the 1 ball. Now he has to draw into these balls and move them. Unless he can get out clean and they're dead, right? Are they dead? Yeah, they are dead. So he ain't got to move them, right? He could shoot the 2-5 combo later.
I'm moving them. My 6 ball is my insurance ball. I'm gonna bust these and break them open.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
Just to not leave the factor.
Now we would leave the 6 till the end because we don't need it for insurance. So 5, 2, 3, 4, or get rid of those 3, 4 quicker. I would try to get shape on the 2 and the 3 here. Check this out. This is where you start playing multiple shapes. So if you shoot the 5 and get shape on both the 2 and the 3 right here, and then I'm playing the 3 if I get on my spot. If I get here, I'm playing the 2. We'll see if, oh, he's going with the 6. I would save that till the end. That's an insurance ball, Dan. Now he had to come with a little stroke there, and it worked out. He's got the 2.
So now do you play that same shape, shoot the 2, and leave shape for the 3 in the side or the 4 in the corner, just like before? But
Yeah, the 3 in the side, he's got to draw back and finesse a little 5-inch draw,
see,
or come off the rail.
Yeah, us bar table players, we roll balls in. Sorry.
Now he can just play the 3 in the same corner. He just played the 2. He just drift up from the 5. There was several ways to play this, but
Everybody has different skill sets. Shots that might be easy for Mike, might be hard for Dan, or you know, he plays to his strengths. Dano does.
yep.
He knows what he can do. That's half a pool right there, is knowing what you're capable of.
Now he has to shoot the 4, but what I like is if he shoots this 4, there's the ghost ball. His cue ball is going to come over here off the rail. The tendency is to bring the cue ball back too far, and now that's torture.
You don't try to draw it below the side.
I'm rolling this ball in because the pocket will accept it and leave the cue ball right here. Go off the rail and come back only about 4 or 5 inches. So I got straight in 3 ball. Stop shot. He's thinking about it. Let's see what he's doing. I'm kind of curious what he's thinking about here.
Yep, he was pointing to the table right where you said.
Yeah.
So he agrees with you on that.
Yeah, he wants to be right here. Go to the rail and out to here. He accepted a little more distance.
I like that he got his hand, you know, he can get his bridge hand on the table, and that, for me, that's big.
Yep. Yeah, just make this ball. Who cares where the cue ball is? Just make it. Center ball, no English. Nice try, Dan.
Dano, you moved a little bit on that shot.
Yeah, he's giving
When
it to
you
him.
watch it back.
So that'll put us at 9-5. Dan had a chance there. That was a huge game. Dan might look back at that one and say, I had a chance there. If it was 8-6 versus 9-5, you know.
Yeah, 8-6. Yep. I'll go get a score check on the Gordy Anderson match.
Okay. Okay, got a head ball break on the 1 ball here. He's gonna try the center of the table this time. He's really struggling, then he lost his cue ball. Yeah, and there, you hear him laughing. It's because he's like, what do I gotta do? He's winning, so he's not gonna lose sleep over it, but he wants to figure out how he can clean that up. If he makes it through this match, how he can clean that up for the next time. Breaking is everything. And you'll see in the final 8 players, you're gonna see a lot of runouts. Whoever gets control of the table and holds it with good breaking is usually the player that wins these tournaments. Okay, he went for a little breakout there. He's got the 14 ball is an issue. because it doesn't look like the 14. He's looking at it. It doesn't look like the 14 goes by the 4. It's not worth gambling on. He's got to break that 14 free. So the 12 ball, he could shoot this 12 right now and try to bust those up. He might be doing that. Yeah. Oh, the 8 got in a real sketchy spot there. Dan's got a real distinctive laugh. So when he saw the 8 didn't go in, but it got in that bad spot, he just kind of chuckled. He's got a contagious laugh. You can hear it across the room. Mike is saying, I'm going to go ahead and get that 4 free. And he got the double kiss. So he's got to waste another inning getting that 4 free. So Dan's going to have a few more opportunities, 1 or 2 more opportunities. This table or this visit to the table or the next, he'll be able to. That looked like a bad hit. That was questionable. I'm watching the replay right now, and I can assure you that was a bad hit, but it was happened so fast. I would have had somebody watch that one. I think that was a bad hit, but we'll see what happens. Sometimes the pool gods make it work out anyway. I think he's got the 13 ball, or the 10 ball is what he's lining up on. He'll get shape on the 12 here if he comes down off the bottom rail. Oh, a little too straight.
So Matt Benton just won a game to make it 3-2. Gordy Anderson is winning. Let's see what Finney's got. Sorry, wrong button. So what, 3 in the side, but his 4-6 don't look too easy, do they?
The 6 is manageable, but the 4 he's got to worry about. He might be trying to get to the 6 now so that he can clear up that hole.
Yeah, because they both got to go.
He's got to draw. He's got to get rid of that 6 so that the 4 at least has one option. So that looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to clean up the 6 so that there's room. Yeah, he's straight on it. And now he's got to come with the draw shot.
I mean, do you draw right into this thing? God, I don't know. You can't really play position here. Maybe he can pop it off this rail.
He did draw back. Nice shot.
Nice.
Wow. That was now the 5-7 or the 5-4. He can draw back to the 4 on the underside.
Got to do it right now. He's got the angle right.
He might be playing this. It looks like a stop shot, bank shot, so he might just shoot that just because it might be easier than trying to get shape.
Kind of looks like he has the angle to draw this back, even if he came under the 14, and off the end rail.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I would do. But he's going to transition it from the 7 to the 4, which is a routine shot on a 9-foot table.
It's tough to dig down on this ball enough. Watch what happens here is that cue ball realistically is going to come right on the angle of the 4 and run into it. So let's see what happens. Yeah, see how it's going to hit it?
He had to really put low left on that. Almost like the draw drag one on that,
I play a lot of drills and I can see that angle. It's real tough to below that 4. Okay, so this one, he could cross bank this. The way you hit this is you cut it like this with right English. And that 4 ball will go cross corner, boom, over here. So it's probably the pocket he's going to call. Let me see what he's doing. See if he gestures to cross corner.
What about the 3 railer to tie up the 10 ball hole?
Well, that 9's in the way, isn't it?
You're the one pocket guy. I think the 14's in the way for the cross make, honestly, but what do I know?
Well, from the overhead view, you're right about that 14 being close, but I think he just misses
He
it.
can clear it.
I think it goes right there. By. As it passes, it'll be passing right by there.
Looks like that's what he's shooting.
Yeah, cross corner.
Sure enough.
There were
Wow.
3 collisions that almost happened. Nice shot.
Let's see this on the replay. Dang. Good shot.
Well, he hit it so fast. It's tough to see what happened, but boom, yeah.
Yep. Did he give it to him? Oh, he didn't call that. So that's what we missed, is Finney did not call the cross bank. He must have tried 3 rails on the side or something. Maybe he didn't think it would go either. So we were on the overhead, so we didn't.
Wasn't that funny? He hit it exactly how I drew it up.
Yeah.
And if that's not the shot he called,
No, he didn't call the shot. Dan's at the table.
yeah. And look, unless there was a foul and he hasn't picked up the cue ball yet, but I don't.
Didn't see a double hit or nothing. I think he just called the 3 rails on the side, trying to drop it below. And
Okay.
but you were right. Just for the record, you were right. It did go. You know,
As
I wanted you to know that because I know your wife and your mom probably never tell you that you're right, but you were right, Mike.
Yeah. Like the Princess Bride. If I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong.
Ooh.
That was, I like the idea of that. That was the right shot.
Dano was
I like
playing
that,
good
but,
safe there.
Yeah. I think he can either launch over this or go rail
Swerve
first.
it or rail it, yeah.
Yeah, he's jack up swerving. Oh, he's going off the rail. He'll hit right by the first diamond. It's slow. Nice. That puts it at 10-5. Dan had a chance there. He's gonna look back at this set and see a few opportunities that he had. So. The beauty of playing live stream like this is you can go back and review and practice a few of those shots that might not come up as often in your life, but now you've seen them, you got to practice them. That cut shot was important. Head on again. Then he's saying, when am I going to make a ball on the break?
Same old.
10 or the 3 or the 1. 6 balls torture.
Yeah, these 2 balls right here.
Mm-hmm. If you guys noticed that Dave took over the mouse, he's stolen it from me. Now he's playing with it.
Well, if you can get right here, you can draw the 15 into this.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
So I like stripes. Okay. Don't have the angle yet.
He could shoot the 15 right now, or the 13 right now, the one next to the yellow 1 ball.
So he's taking his break ball. So the other thing is he could shoot this ball, like if he got over in this area, he could shoot this ball and tick this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's a little jacked up funny here. Let's see if he pockets this clean. Yeah, he did. Okay. He might be in his best interest to just shoot this 14 now and try to swing at the 12. The bank shot for the 12 is realistic, though, if he gets on a bank shot for it, cross side.
Yeah, and it looks like if the 14's gone, the 12's off the rail. It's a decent. You can get a decent look at it.
Mm-hmm. I think he's cutting this 9 zigzagging cue ball. Oh,
this
what
guy.
a shot. I didn't even think about that. The bank shot with the breakout. And he pured the bank.
Yeah. Did he call it? Yep, Finney's not at the table. He called it.
What a shot.
No question that bank was going in.
$14 inside, come back up to the middle table. Oh, he just softed it. So he's got the 13 in the corner now. He's got to trickle back. This is a tough little shape shot. I want to show you from the overhead. He's got to draw straight back. So like right here. And accept a tough cut. Or draw it straight back to right here and cut it to the other corner and like draw it to the 5 ball.
I think I'd draw it all the way to the 7 ball just because I like stop shots on the 12.
If he could do that, that would be real nice.
Super lean with the
Yeah.
draw into the 7.
And see if he gets the
He's
good,
holding the
good stroke
backhand a
on
little loose.
it. Yeah.
You can play.
He ran into it.
He doesn't like it.
The bank shot here to pass the 6 ball. If he back cut banked this, he cuts it right here. The 12 ball will go boom, boom. It's a tough shot, and then the cue ball will swing around. It's just a tough shot because he's got to cut it so much. See how much he's got to, you know. It's about all he's got, though. And he's looking at the bank shot and the cue. He's worried about the cue ball scratching. He might try to splice this with a Ginzu Knife Master. They got the Japanese Ginzu Knife Master 2000 ready for this shot. Nope. Side pocket? I don't know what he was doing there.
I think he pointed at the side pocket to call.
Right in the middle of everything.
Well, Mike has to start his run with the 7, which is fine. It clears the pocket for the 5 later. He could drift forward off the bottom rail and come up to the side rail for the 4 ball. Or he's got the 6 in the side. Watch the hit here. Watch the hit. If the 8 ball moves, this is a foul. Nice shot. Draw back without pinning yourself on the 8. Nice shot. Now he's got the 4. I would get rid of that 4. I mean, he's got shape on it now. He could just punch it over. When he shoots this 4, he'll have the angle, so the cue ball will punch over. He'll have the 3 next. Or he could play the 1 right now. I think this is where he wants to be. Well, he decided to just bust him up a little. Same result. A little fortunate. I can go 3, 2, 1. This is a 1-pocket drill. He's shooting the 1 and coming off the bottom rail because he'd rather have the 2 last. That's fine. You see Mike is falling into a little rhythm here. Dan's let him come to the table a few times too many where he's gotten comfortable now. He's starting to hit his stride. His cue ball should come up when he shoots this. That 12 ball's a factor. Whoa. Still a factor. He's all right. He zigzagged it. That was gambling. But isn't that funny? He got it right on the line. I had it. Just went about it a different way. Okay, Fenne. 11-5. What do you got going on tonight? You gonna play, or are you hanging out here, or are you going home?
I'm playing some Jason at 9 o'clock. So I'll probably go to work for a while and get something to eat.
Yeah, I got a steak on my menu.
Nice.
Went to Costco, got 4 steaks for like $70. Like ridiculous.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Make sure you chew every bite 30 times to get your money's worth. Well, really, to get your digestive system. Ooh, he's breaking from the other side.
Yeah.
No head ball for Mr. Finn this time, and look at that.
Unbelievable.
We had about 5 of them go from the side. What?
Let's just zoom out, confirm the score. Yep, 11-5. More people in the room. Oh, Dave Cohn's here.
Huh.
That's cool. He stopped in to say. He said he might. I'll have to go say hi to him. He went and visited Buster today, I believe. Oh, I know. It's, yeah. 2 months ago. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here and see what we got. The stripes are kind of a... It looks like he's going to shoot stripes, but they're kind of all clustered there on that rail, except for the 11 ball here. So that 15 is going to be a real test if he chooses stripes. But the 1, 6, 5 are going to be a nightmare if he chooses solids.
JK says that he pays $70 for 1 steak, so you actually got a good deal. Him and his girlfriend Ryan Janikowski, they usually go out to eat expensive steaks. I don't know if they chew 30 times per bite though, if you're paying that much. I'm not gonna lie, Chris Saprell, if you're listening, he bought me one of the best steaks I ever had the other day.
Funny, I didn't get the invite.
No, we were talking about you, so we didn't want to talk about you. He ticked
Nice
it on the
try.
way.
I think that did go, but that was asking a lot. That was a tight fit. And what he could do here, Fenne could shoot this 9 right here like this, splash off the 10, and because he, with the little left spin, it'll come out to here and he'll have shape on the 14. Yep, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna come to center table here. Okay. Good try.
And out of all those balls on the table, there is no shot on solids really. What can he do? Cut the 5 maybe over the shooting over a ball? Can't. Nope. I don't even think he can see the 5.
Somehow make that 9 and just free up that hole, like ticky the 1.
Sure.
So you could ticky this 1, shoot it this direction, and it'll go off of it and make this 9, and leave the cue ball right in the jaws. Let him shoot that 10. Who cares? Get rid of that, and that's what he's doing. He's gonna get rid of this 9, hopefully. Yep.
We hit it harder than I thought, but is it gonna work out?
He's thinking, I'm gonna give myself a future if I do come back to the table. And realistically, this
is not
12,
easy out
yeah,
there,
this
12,
12,
15,
15, these two balls are real trouble.
Can you shoot the 14 off of the 15 right now? Just to, I suppose he wants to get rid of that problem too. And now,
I think he can see that ball.
nope.
Swerve? A little swerve action?
Well, he can shoot it into the 15 still, you know, cut it to the left a little more
Or he has to shoot this 11 right here. Yep.
and go up and play safe on the 15 maybe.
The 8 ball is huge here.
How'd he hit it?
Well, 15 goes, doesn't it?
Yep. So I'm 15, 12.
Yep. 13, 14.
Yep, I like that.
Yeah, his cue ball. The key to this is his cue ball, when he makes his 15, he wants to keep it hugging the rail. He wants to keep his cue ball right here on the rail so that he could shoot the 12 up here and maybe be right here for the 13. Or maybe like 1 centimeter off the rail so that there's an angle to punch it from off the rail on the 12. Okay, he swung it around. Now he's in trouble. He's got the combo, but he's hoping on how the 13 reacts after the combo. Very nice. 13 in the corner. He's got to finish with the 12, and that's no gimme. He's got the angle. When he shoots this, though, it's going to punch to about right here. He would love to be right here. Tough shot. Anything on a rail, if you don't hit it perfect, it pinches. So Dan may want to shoot this 7 ball. What do you think, think, Dave? What's your first shot? He probably, and most people are shooting the 6 just because it gets the run started, but and he's got to get rid of that ball in the center of the table. But really, the biggest problem are the 3, 5, 7. He's also got to get rid of the 2 to clear that hole for those balls. He could shoot the 1 right now and come over for the 5, 7. He's going to shoot the 2 and try to come under him. What I mean, Dan, is this is a tougher shot, but if you cut this in, your cue ball will go boom, boom, boom over here. And then you'll have these shots. See, trying to come around him like that is just very difficult to do. Now, he could play safe. He could shoot this ball. Boom. Make that. And bring the cue ball back into here. Right there. Lost his cue ball. I think if he focused more on his cue ball there, he would have left him safe behind the 7-3. But now Mike's got a long distance shot on the 8. Guys, this is one of the tougher shots in pool right here. I'm going to show you from a different angle. He's really bearing down on it. You got a funny bridge because of the pocket, so your bridge is far away, jacked up kind of. And he's got to pure this. It'll rattle if it doesn't go straight in the hole. Tough shot. Stan was fortunate. He's going to come back to the table here. He's got the 1 in the corners. If he stops it, he's in trouble. He's got to coast up. The 3, 7 are funny. But he could coast up. Oh, what happened here?
Did we lose the overhead?
No signal on the overhead. We'll just stay here for now. We'll figure it out. I wonder if it lost power. Like it ran out of juice or something. But what he could do is roll his cue ball, after he makes this 1, roll the cue ball up to about right here. Actually, because of the angle, he'll be right about right there. And then he can shoot over to the 5 and break these up. Well, he called safe. So he's going to play a stop shot and just play the cue ball, or 1 ball down table. Well, he just played a stop shot and made the 1. I would have left the 1 on the table. Get rid of one of your weapons when you do that. And he's going to try and kick it in. He's going to go off the rail and kick this into this corner right here. Nice try. I wonder if he's going to try and tickle these open. I think he is with this a little softy, or is he going to pound it? Okay, he missed it. Now he can play a stop shot on the 7. Play safe, but unfortunately he got so close to the rail, it's going to be tough to control his cue ball. He's playing safe. He's shooting the 3, I think. Or the 7. Both stop shots. Yeah, 7 ball, and he lost his cue ball. That was a tough stop shot from being on the rail. This will put Mike up 12-5, playing on the hill. Nice shot. 12-5. little Chris, overhead runs on a battery? I believe it does. But we
No.
can plug it. We can plug it in. It
It's
just runs out
plugged
of
in,
juice.
but sometimes people unplug it and plug their phone in. I don't have a designated power thing upstairs for the power of the camera, but the camera's plugged in and it charges itself. It's just somebody might have unplugged it, and sometimes they.
Oh, Dave might have already left. Dave Cohen. Okay, we're zooming in on this side ball break. Fenne's tried everything. He's got one more break in for the day here. 2 ball. Oh boy, he hit those good. And nothing went. Unbelievable. He made 1 break with a ball today, I believe.
Really?
One, yeah, out of 12, 13 racks. Is that where we went, Chris? The Longhorn? Was that where
Yep.
we went? Longhorn Steakhouse? Yeah, we had a good steak there. Thank you, Dave O'Keefe.
Yeah, I bought you a $8 steak. I don't know what it was. I think we ate steak.
Yeah. And that was my only real meal that trip. I had hard-boiled eggs and beef jerky the whole trip.
Thanks for driving me. The reason I played so good is because you let me rest the whole drive there. That's nice.
Table's open. See if he can, Fenne can finish in style here and run out. Gonna run into the 7 ball, and the 14 and the 10 is a problem, but he could shoot it right now. I wonder if that goes in the corner. This shot right here, if he shoots this ball, he might be able to cut that right into the corner. I think he's thinking that right now, right there. 7 is, yep, it just happened to work out perfect for him. Oh boy, I fear the worst, Dan. I think he's out. 11 is insurance, but it would be nice if he could get on this 12 or 15. Okay, he got funny on all 4 of the balls. So he's going to shoot the 12. He's probably going to back cut this 12 right here into this corner. Yeah, oh, that's what he's trying. He's frustrated because he wanted to run out and finish him. A lot of times when you're up 12-5, that's good to see. He's got some fight. He wants to finish this. A lot of people, they ease up. He's not trying to ease up there. You see him shake his cue out of frustration. That means he wanted to win that and finish him. Okay, Dan. 2 and the 5 are a problem. So you could torture him, Dan, here with some safeties if you wanted to. You could shoot the 4 and just play safe. Just leave him on the end rail behind the 6 so he can't even see the 11 or the 9. Make him shoot a kick shot. Frustrate him. What I mean by that is you shoot the 4. The 4 bunts out, and the cue ball just drifts to the rail right here. He's going to go for it.
And yes, Chris, we'll be back for the Texas Open next year. I look forward to matching up with you and Demi and Scotch doubles again, giving you a chance to get your game back.
Give him a bump. Okay, safety time. Let's see if the overhead's working again. I doubt it. No, it's not. Okay, so he could just tickle this and come back into it. See what I mean? You just... graze it, get to the rail, and then bring your cue ball right back at it. Let's see if he Heard me. A little firmer. Because now he can see the 11 and get a good hit, but there's no hanger. By the way, Dave, the shot of the night last night was your two railer on the the 3-ball?
I tried to break out that 11, you know.
Yeah, that was pretty sporty. I hit Control S. What happened? Now this camera.
No, that's
Oh,
okay.
was that you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, you did it again. Dave's messing with the cords. It's off again. Oh, now it's on. All right.
So he's got a kick at it, huh?
Oh, it was wired. What a shot. That was a good shot there, Fenne.
So is his only problem the 8-ball now?
Yeah. Well, he could shoot it right now. Oh, the overhead worked because you reset it. Okay, so he could shoot this 9, back cut the 9 right there, and then come over and bust these up with his cue ball or off the rail into it.
There was just a glitch in the matrix. That's all you do is you turn the computer off and back
Yeah,
on, right?
restart. Oh, you got a little outside on it.
Oh, it's gonna go.
Yep.
Do you play safe again to move the 2, or do you just try to actually bump the 5 and run out?
I'm playing safe.
I mean, I kind of feel like playing safe would be smart here just for Dan to better the position of his balls, and
He's supposed to run out, though. He's supposed to try and run out. But you could.
so I'm chicken.
Yeah, I think he's playing chicken here. He's just going to bunt the 2 and just stick him and frustrate his opponent. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Got a nice little duck down there now, too.
The only thing is the mindset is you're down 12-5. You got to start playing like a lion. But this guarantees victory. Another way of doing it, though, would leave the 2-ball on this end of the table so he could use it to break up the 5. He kind of left the 5 on his own like a lone wolf. If he had shot the 2 the other direction towards the corner pocket, at least he'd have a ball to break that up eventually, if he even needs a break up. I think the 5 doesn't go. He's just trying to get a good hit on the 11 ball. Slow roll it. Okay, Dan won his ball in hand, and now he can shoot that 5 if it goes. Great strategy, Dan. Now let's see if he can finish. Okay, he probably wanted to be closer to his work, but he's going to deal with this. 2 stop shot right here. He could just leave the cue ball right here and shoot the 4 next, or drift it up maybe that far, just past the 2. These are touchy little shots from 4 feet. That's why the stop shot might be just fine, except longer or a tougher angle on the 4. And that's what he did. So now, do you think he'll shoot this 7 in the side, or do you think he'll shoot this 4? I think he should shoot the 4. Hit it right here, and that means his cue ball. He'd have
Do you
to.
do lower right with 2 rails out at the 7 angle, or do you just try to pop it back out to the spot?
Well, if he used inside English, the cue ball would come up like this.
Yeah.
Who knows if it went up like this and went like that? You know what I mean? So maybe outside English just to come up over here. He did what we were talking about first. Worked out. Now this one, you don't need to go 2 rails. You don't need to go boom, boom, boom and out. You just roll it up off the rail and out. Okay, it worked out. He had a little outside on that. That brought it close to the, brought that 11 into play. Tough shot here. Come on, Dan. Let's make one. Like I said, I respect Dan Larson for this match, playing this tournament. From a handicap standpoint, he was the lowest rated player in the tournament. And I respect the level of courage that it takes to play. A lot of people in this pool industry will tell you what they want to tell you about how good you are. And sometimes it's hard to shrug it off and say, it doesn't matter, I want to keep playing, I'm going to play. So, kudos, Dan. Nice shooting. Got 5 games off of Fenne. Good match. They're saying they shook hands. He gave him that. So I'm going to close here in a minute.
Demetrius Gelatis here with Minnesota Pool Boot Camp. We live in an age with abundant information about pool, but without organization and direction, it doesn't translate into bottom line results. I've been coaching full-time for over 6 years, and I've guided more than 200 students step by step to higher levels of pool. Now I've partnered with Slate Billiard Club to provide online group coaching and make our training available to players everywhere. No travel necessary. Join us online for just $19.95 a month. You'll get access to my Minnesota Pool Boot Camp playbook, covering cue ball, pattern play, mental game, and the common leaks that people have in applying this to get their game to the next level. The best part is I'll be there working with you every step of the way to give you the direction you need to see results right away.
Thanks everybody for watching. I think, let me tell you here when our next streamed match is so you guys are all aware. I'm just going to double check. Dan, you gave it a good try there. Mike Finney is a very seasoned player. He's been in the grease. He knows how to grind a match out. And you had him going there at the beginning. You were 3-0. So Wednesday, 7 o'clock, we got Josh Wallstrom, 649 Fargo, versus Nick Marsalik, 650 Fargo. Arguably 2 of the favorites. Those guys will be battling. Then, looks like Thursday, we have our very own Chow Lee, 578 Fargo, versus Tyler Broughton. I hope I said your name right, Tyler. Tyler is a 639, Chow is a 578. So it looks like Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we will be streaming at 7 o'clock. Hopefully I'll see you guys all then. Please like and share our streams.